In Gaza, Palestinians are used to long waits for everything from statehood to clean water. The toughest wait is an end to Israel's 11-year blockade. Here, Palestinians are waiting to take advantage of Egypt's decision to temporarily open its crossing every day during Ramadan. It's the only apparent concession after 8 weeks of protests that have left 111 people dead. OMSYAT AWAJA has spent 2.5 years trying to join her husband in Sweden.
The blood that was shed and the people who lost their legs are worth more than this. Opening the crossing is just a show. I can't deny I'll benefit from it, but still this is not the real price we sought from the protests to return. There is still a siege and that should be lifted.
It's quieter now near Israel's fence, but the protests aren't over.
Nothing is improved yet, but I think we should keep up in the unarmed protesting and peacefully fighting. And I think Israel, eventually they will say, yeah, we have to do whatever they want because we are so concerned about our reputation as a country.
That's a theory repeated by Hamas's leader in Gaza, Yahya Sinwar. At a Ramadan iftar meal near the fence, he tells supporters that while they stood up to US President Donald Trump when he moved the US embassy to Jerusalem, the Arab countries and their armies did nothing.
One of the most significant achievements is that international public opinion is talking about Palestinian rights. They are talking about the suffering of Palestinians. The siege of Gaza is making headlines in the newspapers and on TV. This is because of the sacrifices we made in the border protest.
As Sinwar left the stage, he was reminded of those sacrifices as dozens of men injured in the protests asked for help, for crutches, wheelchairs and prosthetic limbs. Hamas's leadership is under real pressure now from Palestinians living in Gaza to deliver improvements in living conditions here, and so far nothing's changed. But for the next 2 weeks at least, we can perhaps expect quieter, more subdued protests along the fence as people wait and see if there is going to be any improvement. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, Gaza.